This program to bring you a special report.
Hello, welcome once again to the Lost Art of Podcasting. I'm your host, Coxy the Legend, joined as always by no one. That's right, tonight I'm here by myself. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday. I was meant to record this about 4 hours ago, but I ended up doing editing and other bits and bobs and just sort of got sidetracked. But there we go, that's my life in general, really. Doing this as like a semi-bonus pod, it'll probably like Podlet, the second Podlet part 2, whatever you want to call it. Partially I missed off a couple of bits on episode 7, which is out on Wednesday. So I'm going to put this up Wednesday evening after episode 7. Excuse me. I might do it on Thursday though, instead, so it gives people time to listen to episode 7 still. Yeah, there's a couple of bits I missed off because I didn't have my notebook on me. But there's also bits I've just picked up myself the past day or so that I wanted to cover as well, that I just wrote down, made notes of. So hopefully it's going to be like a good 20 minutes or so of me just rabbiting and my mic not falling over like it just tried to do. So yeah, topics I missed last week. Let me just find them here. Somewhere in my book. Bear with me. They're here, don't worry. Right, yeah. As I said, I forgot my book. So thanks to Matt for sending these in. Sorry Matt, I didn't cover them on episode 7, but again, I've pretty much had enough of an idea plus a screenshot of what I was doing on this episode, and then yours just got sort of missed off, so yeah, but I'm covering them now, so it's all good. First one he sent in was, will Disney do the same to Star Wars? No, it wasn't. That's the second part of what he sent in. When will we see a decline in milking Marvel movies? And when is enough enough? And he followed that up with, will Disney do the same to Star Wars? Because we've had, at some points we've had 2 films a month. Like this month we've got both Civil War and X-Men Apocalypse. I want to say I think it could. Well, I don't want to say. I don't think there will be a decline, really. I mean, it's like looking at some of the calibre of the films. Like everyone thought Guardians of the Galaxy was going to flop, and it didn't. It did really well. They're still making money. I think they're always going to make money. It's going to be hard for a film to flop unless you sort of release if they release an unknown character, maybe into the fold that people didn't really know much about or anything like that. But even nowadays, things like Waterstones and stuff you can get, they're ordering books in so you can catch up on or get to know certain heroes and stuff. Like they did it for Deadpool. There's like even HMV, they were getting books in, and they had like Waterstones, they had staff picks and stuff. So yeah, I don't think there'll be a decline. I mean, it's just to say that sort of It's going to be the odd bad film. It's like Fantastic Four, which we mentioned in episode 7, got slated. But they want, like, Fox wants to do a remake, but then that's Fox, it's not under Disney, it's not under Marvel, Disney, whatever, so... yeah, I think it's... Disney Marvel, I think it's going to carry on working until there is sort of that one awful film, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Will Disney do the same with Star Wars? I don't think so. I'd like to say not, but then they seem to have it where they want to do at least one film a year. So hopefully it doesn't get to the point where they are doing two Star Wars films in a month or something. Hopefully it stays at one a year. Because they can branch off into TV shows and stuff, I'm guessing. So hopefully they will do. And following on from that, he also sent in, do we need another Nintendo console? Because there's talk of I can't remember what the code name for the console currently is, but there is a console lined up through Nintendo. I think they're announcing it at E3. I'm not too sure. But we've got like the Wii, the Wii U, the DS, the DS XL, the 3DS, the 2DS, the small DS, the micro DS, whatever I don't even know what there is anymore. Yeah, I don't think we do really need one, but we're gonna get one, no doubt. What else can Nintendo really do? I don't see them really going the way of Sega and just sort of moving into publishing. They always want to put a console out, but it's sort of lost in the wayside. It's always going to be it's like politics, if anything. It's like you have conservative Labour and Lib Dem, and Nintendo is the Lib Dem of consoles, unfortunately. But that's sometimes the way it goes. But it's like last console I got was I had Nintendo 64, which I've still got actually and still works. I had a Game Boy Advance. I think was it an Advance? I think it was an Advance, which I didn't really play much because it wasn't that great. And then I sort of moved on to like PlayStation 2. So, but there we go. Right, I need to dig up my other notes there, so bear with me. They're here on my phone somewhere. Aha, there we go. So, one thing I wanted to talk about, partially doing this bonus episode, was how difficult I found it at times to do comedy in this medium. Because for me, I've never been a big talker, much. But I'm normally quite hilarious, or at least I think so. But then I never seem to. If we record something and I think it's hilarious, chances are I don't think you're going to find it very funny, because I seem to have a very different sense of humour to other people, and I always think if I don't like it, if I like it, then they're not going to like it. So it's a bit of a strange one at times, but then people are seeming to find it funny, so I'm doing something right, I suppose. So yeah, just keep listening, I suppose. Following on from that, sticking with this whole podcast thing, the iOS Studio app, or Spreaker app, has changed, so now I can no longer view my statistics, which I'm not overly happy about. I've already tweeted and emailed Spreaker to let them know of my displeasure, as I use it on the go a lot and stuff, which means now, but currently it now means I've got to log into the Spreaker website, and I can only check them on there. There's no other way of checking them, which is really annoying and really stupid. But there we go, I'm just keep bombarding them with emails, I think. Following on from that, I had a strange theory popped into my head. Because as you probably know, there's the black comedy film Free and Out, which is about a guy who works in the underground or some sort of train system. And if you get 3 suicides a month, the premise is that you get 3 suicides in a month, you get like early retirement, or you get like redundancy or whatever, but you get like 10 years salary. There's sort of a bereavement sort of thing to cope with the stress. It doesn't actually exist because I googled it. The film exists, the actual thing doesn't. I'm guessing it's just sort of man up and get on with it, and getting that sort of, if someone actually did it. But there we go. But yeah, I think they should bring it into customer service jobs, if anything. It's like if you have 3 stupid customers in a week, you get like 3 years salary. And you just get let go to go and do another job. But not in retail. You should bring it in somewhere at least. Or bring in the, what's it called? There's a thing in Switzerland where you get, as long as you're a resident there, you get £1,800 a month or something daft for doing nothing, just for living there, whether you work or not. So that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah. Back on the chocolate now, because as you probably have been listening to the past few episodes, I've been talking a lot about the Cadbury Spira, which I really liked back in the day, but they discontinued them in 2005. But Cadbury has announced they're bringing back the Cadbury Tiffin, a limited edition. But it's not really a limited edition. Well, it is, but it's not, because they're only making 3,000 bars of it. It's like big bars. But it's already been available in Ireland to buy. So once these 3,000 bars go or whatever, you can still get it sent over from Ireland. So it's bloody stupid. Might as well bring back Spira. So that's my little rant over with. Following on from that, sticking with food, I read on Hot UK Deals before there is apparently a cappuccino donut at Morrison's. A bit like the cola one, but I'm hoping it's a lot nicer. So I might travel down tomorrow or Wednesday, Thursday, and see if I can get a hold of one, give it get it sampled, and have it reviewed for Friday's recording time. So yeah, nothing else food-wise to cover. And following on from that, for those of you who do know, I do judo at Kida Kwai Judo Club on Grasmere Road. For those of you who don't know, I do judo at Kida Kwai Judo Club on Grasmere Road. And some of the guys and girls competed at Kendal in the coloured belt comp this past Sunday, so yeah, well, 2 days ago. Walking away with quite a few medals, so well done guys, good job. So I wasn't there to attend or view or compete myself, but I had a prior engagement already penciled in that I couldn't cancel or anything, so yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I did have something else actually, but where's it gone? Bear with me. Nope, it's gone. Whatever I had, it was gone. But never mind. Yeah, I think that's going to cover everything. I wanted it to be a bit longer actually, but it's only going to be about 12 minutes. It's a bit shit, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, I bought some new CDs and DVDs today, or Blu-rays. I got Ghoulies and Ghoulies 2. I've got They Live, all on Blu-ray. And I was in a second-hand shop and I managed to find both Velvet Revolver albums and also a Soundgarden album, which I've been wanting for a while, so I only paid £10 for it actually, but I found it for £1 second-hand in the shop, so hey me. So yeah, on that note folks, I think that's everything that I've wanted to cover. Yeah, I think we'll say that's everything. If there's anything else, I'll write it down and cover it in Friday's show. So yeah, but don't forget to check out our friends over at Mooch TV on Facebook and YouTube. I'll put the link in the description of the pod for you to listen, so you can check them out. Like them on Facebook. Subscribe to them on YouTube more than anything, really. They need them subscribed to get the URL. Check out the guys over at Wrestle Box. They had a new episode went out on, I think, Friday. So be sure to check that out. Give them a like and a follow. Find them on Spreaker. Also, Facebook. Give them a like. Follow them on Twitter as well at Wrestle Box. Also, you can obviously follow myself at Coxy Legend on Twitter. Don't have me on Facebook. I don't do that. You can find the Lost Art Podcasting though on Twitter at Lost Art Podcast. Find us on Facebook, Lost Art Podcasting. On Instagram, the same at Lost Art Podcasting. If you're on iOS, you can subscribe to us on YouTube. Not YouTube, on iTunes even. You can also find us on YouTube. But for now, I've been Coxy. You've been listening. This is Lost Art Podcasting. Thank you very much.